Boston Children's Theater is tickled pink to present the Pinktastic production of Pinkalicious, the musical, based on the wildly popular books by Elizabeth Kahn and Victoria Kahn. Pinkalicious, the musical, runs through February 2nd at the Calderwood Pavilion at the Boston Center for the Arts. Here with all the details is Toby Shcine, the Executive Director and Producer of the Boston Children's Theater. It's good to see you again.
Good to be here, Chris.
All right, we're not wearing pink. I don't think we're in the right mood for this here. There. Tell us a little bit about the popularity of the books.
The books have been enormously popular, which absolutely informed our decision to do the piece. We always love to do things that the audiences like. And I think what's special about Pinkalicious is it's such a fun, wonderful family story, and it has a really incredible message as well for both adults and kids to hear.
I think I have grandnieces that are just like the character there. They love pink and they eat cupcakes, and people tell them not to overeat and things like this. So, I mean, it sounds like it's unrealistic scenario, but it is a real thing. Little girls are crazy for things that are pink, right?
Absolutely crazy for things that are pink, and I think we're all also now even more crazy for cupcakes. Cupcakes have made a big resurgence.
There's enough TV shows about it, yeah. Now, tell us a little bit about the history of this musical. I mean, I know it was in New York and has been done in other places, right?
It has, yeah, it has. It's a story that's been was turned into a musical about 6 years ago, and it's been on tour across the country. It's been done at children's theaters all over the States. It's seen a few local productions, and we're excited to bring it to a larger stage at the Calderwood Pavilion.
Yes, no, that's a very classy venue. And I looked at the cast pictures and things. I mean, there's an awful lot of pink and just relieved by a tiny bit of purple or whatever. So, but do you think the people can enjoy it whether or not they've read the books, or do they have to have read the books beforehand, do you think?
That's absolutely people who can come who've never seen the story. It's a very successful musical in and of itself, and it really encapsulates the first book, Pinkalicious, itself, and tells that story very faithfully. So I think all the kids who know the books, love the books, they're going to see something they recognize when they see the play.
And it gets us in the mood for Valentine's Day with pink, and so it's really joyous. It's not the same sort of thing. You guys are famous for the Rock Lobster story, which is much more serious, but this is, how would you characterize it? Is it fantasy, or is it
that's a great question. I think it is fantasy. It is fun. One of the things we love to do is we love to choose stories that appeal to different audiences, and absolutely Pinkalicious falls into the stories that we love to tell that are fun, friendly, family entertainment with a good message. It's a piece about pink, it's a piece about fun, and it's also a piece about bringing a family back into balance. Adults having more fun and kids remembering to eat their vegetables.
As well as the pink cupcakes. All right, so now what do you guys have planned for after Pinkalicious?
The rest of the season is going to be very exciting. We have a couple of things that we're really thrilled about. We're doing a production for high school students of Mice and Men. That's going to be this April at the Boston Center for the Arts.
That's much more serious.
Absolutely, and then we have
a heavy thing. I mean,
it is, and it's falling into a theme for us this year of exploring disabilities in theater. We also have a wonderful program that we're doing in collaboration with the Kennedy Center in Washington, in which we're going into Boston public schools and teaching playwriting to students with disabilities.
Wonderful.
And those plays will also be themed on disabilities, and the larger question we're looking at is, apart from The Miracle Worker and of Mice and Men, there are not a lot of pieces about the disabled experience in theater. And it's an important part of our everyday life. It's an important community in our society, and it's one that we want to explore this year and put the Boston Children's Theater lens on that experience.
I mean, we could even say this young lady has an eating disorder. I think everybody may feel in some ways a covert disability that they don't want the public to know about, and it's good to bring it out in the open. And you guys have been so successful at bringing serious and yet light things also, you know, and that's what's so great about the theater. It's meant to instruct and entertain.
Absolutely.
And you guys do whatever, I guess it's Aristotle who said that, but thank you so much. So how can what's your website, or what's the best way for people to get tickets if they're looking to come?
The easiest way, always on our website, bostonchildrenstheater.org.
And theater is R-E?
And theater is R-E. We're very faithful to the old and true, indeed.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, and we'll have to have you back soon to find out about your summer things. Thank you, Toby.
Take care. Thank you.